Sapphire. So, I did a little grinding off stream. And here's what's great. Let's actually just jump in the game and I can show you. We are at the 49 streak. So what this means, we complete this next streak, we get ribbons. I do have video of the grinding that I've been doing outside of, I think, 2 streaks. We're going to be we're getting really close. So what that means, we're going to probably be changing up what's going to be on stream after this. Let me turn up the game audio. Okay. All right, are you guys able to hear that okay? But yeah, so we're at a 49 win streak right now. Which is great. If we can get through this streak, then we are golden. We can get the ribbons on the core, Metagross, Swampert, Salamence. Then we can start changing the team. That way we can get the Shroomish, Phoebus, and Latios. That way we can get the ribbons on them. We're going to jump into it. I am scared. I am horrified. I am terrified. But we're going to do it. Alright, we're gonna start this streak. Let's hopefully get it. Because I don't really want to have to do this climb again. Yikes. Yeah, there's surprisingly, once you reach over battle 35, is the AI changes. Just it gets kind of scary good. Not like incredibly good like you see sometimes with the Emerald Battle Tower, but there's still some pretty strong, nasty movesets. Okay, we got a Latios coming first. Apricot Berry. I feel pretty comfortable. Just going to Metagross here. Because the moves that Latios has isn't going to do much damage. So we just go Shadow Ball. Yeah, we resist. Okay, Latios goes down. That's great. Okay, we got a Breloom. How scared should I be of the Breloom? I think I feel pretty good about just doing... I think I feel pretty comfortable with just doing a switch into Salamence. Also, chat, can we talk about how nice and cute and cozy my overlay is? I really like this. This is really, really cool. The spore's not great. The spore is not great at all. Let's see. Counter. Okay, it's the brick break set. Okay, it's still not going to be doing a significant... if this focus punch... So long as this focus punch doesn't crit, we're fine. Oh, yeah. So no crit, we're good with the Intimidate drop. Citrus Berries gonna buy us a little extra time. I don't love that. Ah, Mence, come on. Okay. So we'll put Metagross back in. And I think we just Meteor Mash. Dude, no. That Spore's annoying. Okay, just to wasted a turn. That's good. That's good for me. Why? The AI in this is definitely, it's not the greatest. Cool. Okay, Meteor Mash. We get the one hit. A Sea King. This probably has some Horn Drill shenanigans. So long as either it goes for agility or misses a Horn Drill, we're good. Okay, we outspeed, which is fantastic. Okay. Chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's a 3-hit. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if it's going to try... Is it going to go for another agility? I'm choice banded. Okay, it's just going to rest. Which, that's kind of scary. Okay, we still hit the Meteor Mash, which is good. Attack boost? No. Let's go. No sleep talk. Okay, if we can just hit this last Meteor Mash, no sleep talk shenanigans. No. Oh, perfect. Let's go. And we missed. That's not great. We hit. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got one down. So that's battle number 50. All right. I've been sweating a little bit with these battles, chat. I will tell you what. Holy moly. All right, Gentleman Norton, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Okay, we got a Golem. Golem, I am not scared about. Swampert outspeeds. Swampert doesn't outspeed? Por qué no? Oh, it's probably because the Golem's got... Okay, I'm looking at the Looking at the site is Golem's got 255 speed EVs, so okay. Okay. Manectric. Manectric I'm not scared about. The only thing that's gonna do damage to me is Crunch. Yeah, and then Thunderwave I'm immune. Cool, Manectric's down. I wonder if this might end up being, like, the easiest battle we have today. Okay, Machamp. Machamp, I'm pretty sure, has Guts. So, I'm not going to Toxic. Good thing is, Swampert does outspeed. Cross Chop, yeah, that's gonna hurt a little bit. But we're just gonna go for another Earthquake. You know, maybe if I did set up the Toxic earlier, would have been good. Yeah, maybe the Toxic would have been good. Yikes. We got close, chat. It got close to Swampert going down, but I think we were in a comfortable enough lead that it wasn't too bad. Yeah, number 3. I like a girl with foresight. You know what? I say good for you, my guy. Alright, Dragon Tamer Kyle. What you cooking? Okay, we got a Flygon. Oh, there's a couple of different sets that Flygon could have. Okay, is this the annoying set? Crunch? No, it's the Pitaya set. Okay. Okay, Earthquake, that's fine. Let's hopefully hit this Toxic. Okay. And then now we're just going to do some annoying Toxic stall type nonsense. Protect. Get some HP recovery back. And then this turn, we're going to Surf, and then we're just going to Protect next turn. I don't see anything that this Flygon could have that's going to do a lot of damage to us. Yeah, so like Dragon Claw is going to take a little bit to try and chip me down. The Pitaya procs. So if I Protect right now, chat, I don't think the Toxic takes out the Flygon. Unless we potentially do like a double Protect. So I think we just Surf, just get the Flygon off the board. Yeah, because that Pitaya Berry is not something I really want to particularly deal with. We got a Sceptile. This I'm going to Protect. I want to scout the set, hopefully. Okay, so it's either the Rest set or the Shell Bell set. We're gonna go into Metagross. Let's just Meteor Mash, because... Okay, it's the Shell Bell set. But yeah, Meteor Mash, from what I've seen, I think is just a straight one-hit knockout. If we end up getting an attack boost off of it, we're set. Okay, Sceptile's down, Sceptile's down. Blaziken is... There's no fire attacks. Counter, Focus Punch, Swagger, Rock Tomb. I'm not overly threatened. Okay, Swagger misses. We just Meteor Mash. Maybe get an attack boost. That'd be cool. No attack boost. Okay. Okay, and then we outspeed. I think it must have been a... No, that shouldn't be right. 255 speed. Oh, because it's going to go for counter. That's why. All right. Opponent number 4. Giggle. Okay. I don't like that homies just giggling, because I think that might be I'm in danger, chat. Okay, it's a Milotic. Milotic with Apricot. So, double team recover, Blizzard Surf. Let's set up Toxic. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't set up double team, which puts us at an advantage here. And then we're just gonna stall, just kind of like what we did with that Flygon last battle. But this time, I think, in order to just do more damage, we're gonna have to go with Earthquake as our attacking option. Because, you know, this Pokemon doesn't levitate. Hopefully the double team doesn't end up causing problems. It's causing a little bit of problems. Let's try for one more Earthquake, because we haven't taken any damage. There's no necessity to... Yeah, we'll just protect next turn. Come on. Yes. Excuse me. Yeah, we protect, get some HP recovery. Okay, the double team. I think this is gonna proc the Apricot Berry. No, maybe it didn't. I think it would be this turn that it procs. Okay. Yep, we miss. There's the Apricot. Okay. Okay, we got a Swampert. Let's scout this one, because there's a pretty major difference between the two sets. Okay, that doesn't narrow down anything. We're gonna set Toxic. It's just gonna slow me down. That's fine. Swampert wasn't overly fast before. Okay. So, HP recovery, we're just going to go for Protect. And then we're slower. So we're going to end up taking some sort of damage. Yeah, we're taking a surf. Okay. Yep, it's going to shell bell. Yeah, so this earthquake should be able to get a decent chunk. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good chunk. And then we just take this turn to protect. Toxic should do the rest of the work for us. And it'll just buy us enough HP to maybe take on whatever's coming in. If we're able to outspeed is a huge help for us. Okay, Swampert doesn't go down to the protect or the toxic. We just yeah, cool. We get the double protect. Swampert goes down. Oh, chat, we are close. We are close. Oh, Lord. Okay, Swampert's down. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Alakazam. Psychic. I think Alakazam's just going down this turn. Or, Swampert's going down. Yeah, Swampert goes down. We just bring Metagross in and just Shadow Ball for the game. Easy, chat. Easy. Wasn't even scared once. Wasn't scared once. Alright, cool. Alakazam's down. We moving on. So one of the things as I'm running through these battles that I've kind of been considering for changing moveset is putting Ice Beam on Swampert, which I think for cases where I'm fighting like Latios, Flygon, Salamence, you know, those kind of matchups, I think the Ice Beam would be extremely beneficial. But the Toxic has really helped me out in certain cases. So in battles like Walrein, you know, the Swampert mirrors, you know, I can't think of anything else immediately offhand, but those cases, the Toxic has ended up working out quite a bit. Speak of the devil. So okay, so it's potentially same sets as the as what I just fought. Okay, so it's the different set. Cool. Okay. But yeah, that's really the only like change I would make to this set. I think this core is really strong. It'd be great if I could actually hit a Toxic. That's really the only change that I would make for this particular core. Because having that little bit extra coverage, I don't really have an option for going against dragon types. And if I would have had an Ice Beam, would have helped a crazy amount. I think otherwise, I feel this group of three has been real tight with being able to kind of cover each other and do that. But you know, we'll just kind of see how it goes with once we actually get to. Hold on. I was just adjusting mic settings just so that way it wasn't coming through too loud. But yeah, chat. Let me know if the mic is too loud at all. But yeah, so I think with if I had the ability to cover against dragon types, would be fantastic. But I think what we've got right now is fine. I just have to play the long game. All right, why is my tab for Twitch bugging out? Okay, muddy water. I think that drops accuracy, right? That's not good at all, chat. That is not good in any way, shape, or form. Okay, there we go. I just had to close a different tab. Chat, we're back. My PC shut down. Let's go. Oh, wonderful. All right. We're just going to keep continuing from where we were at before, but we're still climbing. We are still climbing the battle tower. Let's see. This should be... yeah, it's just about enough for the knockout. So what we're going to do, honestly, chat, we're going to go for a double protect. Okay, we don't get the double protect, but that's fine. We go unpunished. Hopefully everyone in chat's having a good day. We got a Septile coming out. I feel very comfortable with just switching Metagross, and then we're just gonna Meteor Mash. Okay, yeah, it goes Dragon Claw, so that is... yeah, that's the Scope Lens set. Earthquake's gonna hurt a little bit, but not too bad. Alright, Sceptile's down. Let's go. Alright, Blaziken comes out. They both sets have Blaze Kick. So I think we go to Swampert. I think we're unfortunately gonna have to sacrifice. Okay, so we're good. So I think what we do, protect to get a little bit of HP back. And then next turn, we're just going to go Earthquake. Because if we can pad ourselves a little bit so we can actually be able to hit the Blaziken, they're full speed investment. So there's no possibility that we outspeed. Okay, Blaze Kick, that's, I think, 4 times resisted. Okay, yeah, we're good. So I think Earthquake should be just a one-hit knockout. Blaziken is not... yeah, Bulk is almost non-existent. Okay. So, was I worried a little bit? Yes. Just because if we would have made any wrong decisions, we would have gone down. But... I think we were able to navigate relatively well. All right, black belts. Sin? I'm not 100% sure what the pronunciation is, so apologies if I majorly mucked that up. Okay, so we've got a couple different sets on this Kingdra. Let's scout. Okay, it's the toxic. Okay, so it's a Chesto set. Okay. Okay, Kingdra goes for Protect, which is fine. What we're going to do, we're going to go for Toxic again next turn. Okay, it burns a rest. That's fine. We hit the Toxic. Next turn, we just go Earthquake. Okay, so it's going to pop its Chesto Berry. Now the question becomes, is it gonna try and rest again next turn? Okay, it's gonna go for Protect. That's fine. That's fine. Because I think what we do is next turn we just go Earthquake again. Oh, it gets the double Protect. I can't be too upset about it. I've been able to pop a good number of double Protects in between this battle tower as well as the Emerald one. I've gotten a lot of double Protects. I think I've even gotten a couple triple Protects, which feels really good to be able to do. So I'm going to predict the rest. No. I'm surprised. But I will not complain. Okay, we got Immense, which is not super cash money. Okay, so what I think we have to do, we need to scout. So I'm gonna go for Protect. Okay, that narrows down 0 for what's set. We got a Lumberry set, a King's Rock set, or a Pitaya set. So we're gonna go for a Toxic. Okay, this is the King's Rock set. Okay, speed drops, that's fine. We get the Toxic off, that's great. That is very, very good. Okay, then we're going to Protect. Because we're already at a little bit of a hampering with the speed drop. Like, we weren't going to outspeed the Salamence already unless I had set up like 12 gajillion rock tombs. Like, there's really no possibility that I could outspeed the Salamence. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, we could totally do it. But we're at the disadvantage where even when whatever comes in that's after the Mence, we are going to be very, very slow. Okay, this Salamence, yeah, it's just all offense options. So we're just gonna go Protect. We're gonna get the extra HP, and we're just gonna let the Toxic continue to run its course like it has been doing. So we're in a relatively good spot, chat. We're in a pretty good spot right now. I feel okay. We could go for a double Protect. Or we go for the Surf and guarantee the knockout this turn, which I think is the way to go. The problem I'm more concerned about, though, is that King's Rock flinching us. And potentially a burn. Okay, burn does not happen, so we're doing great. Salamence goes down to Toxic. And it's a Registeel. Okay, there's a couple different sets. We've got... Does Registeel... Okay, no Registeel has any investment, but it's got Quick Claw, which that's horrifying. Okay, it goes for Earthquake. I think I go Earthquake here. If it tries to go for Explosion, I've still got my 2 in the back, so we just end up taking the W. Okay, Earthquake, that's fine. Okay, it's about 50. We're gonna go for a Protect again. We're gonna I want to almost bait the Registeel to do an Explosion. And honestly, I think the way that is probably going to do it is if this next Earthquake doesn't get the knockout, then I think it would go for the Explosion. Good soup. Good soup. All right, Chad, one more. One more, we get some ribbons. All right. I am only completely horrified. What's the core going to look like once we go and do the climb next? I think it's probably going to be Latios, Metagross, and either Shroomish or Feebas. That way I can capitalize as much as possible on... get as many as possible. What was your name again, bud? Dwight? Was it Dwight? I think it was Dwight. Yeah, looking at it, it has to be Dwight. Starmie, Surf, Confuse Ray, Recover Thunderbolt. You know what we're gonna do, Starmie? You're gonna get Toxic. Cool, perfect. We hit the Toxic. Huge, 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 huge. Alright. There's a handful of different Mon that Dwight could use that scare me a little bit. Okay, Starmie's gonna recover. If I can get some, like, janky strategy, like, just make the Starmie just recover and I just kind of stall it out with that, would be really funny. Getting hurt in your confusion's not great. Swampert's confused. I want to switch to Metagross. The problem is... Special defense is pretty good. Just a little bit higher than Swampert. I also run into the issue of the Thunderbolts could potentially para, and Swampert having the ability to be immune is a major plus. I think we just leave Swampert in, just kind of stall the Starmie out. I think that's the game plan right now. We just stall out the Starmie. And preserve the, like, big offense in the back. Of course, it's every turn that I go to actually, like, attack, Swampert hits himself. But the turn I protect, I'm good. If I could snap out a confusion right now, would be incredibly huge. Chat. I'm telling you, I go to attack, and Swampert hits himself. Swampert, I know you're tired. I know you're tired. But I need you to help me out, brother. I promise you'll get snacks. Yes, we get the snap out. Yep, and then Toxic takes down the Starmie, baby. All right, Starmie's down. What do we got next? Okay, no confusion. We just have leftovers recovery, and we've got a Swampert we're going up against. Same sort of sets. We're just gonna go Toxic. Swampert is going to... He's just playing the long game. He is just playing the long game today. But cool thing about when we get to change the core and we put Latios up as our opener, we're going to be able to just go hard offense right out the gate. No like stall sort of thing. It's just to the wall we go. Protect, that's no problem. Get the extra HP, and then next turn we're just gonna go EQ. Alright, we go EQ here. Muddy Water's going to do a little bit. It's a little bit more than a little bit. So I don't think the Toxic's gonna get the knockout here, but we protect. It should be really close with the Toxic. Okay, I'm gonna go double protect. We go unpunished, chat. We go unpunished. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Swampert's down. We got one more we got to go through. It's a Blaziken. Easy. It endures. We just Earthquake. This is the Endure Lychee Berry set. That's plus attack, right? Yeah, it's an attack booster. Okay. Guess what? We're gonna protect. We get the extra HP. And I'm going to laugh if the Blaziken goes for Endure again. Blazecake's not gonna get the boost. We just take the W. It's ribbon time, baby! Let's go, chat. We hit the 56 streak. Huge. We got the scope lens. Who's this guy? Oh, cool. Right on, chat. Huge. All right, let's drop a save. All right. That's great. That's huge. Okay. We have ribbons to show off, chat. Oh, yes. So we got it here on our Salamence. We got it on Metagross. And we got it on Swampert. That feels good, chat. That feels really, really good. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I like to keep myself organized, I can update this super cool, fancy thingamajig that I have. Ribbons. Do I have a spot on here for it? No, I don't. I don't need it. Cool. All right. Chat. We have the first batch of ribbons for the team. And that feels great. That feels so good that we finally got there. So now what we're going to do is, like I was talking about before, we're going to switch up the core. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock Latios, we're going to rock Metagross, and then I think we're just going to take in Shroomish. After we complete that 7, fingers crossed, then we're going to put Feebas in the back. Basically, we're playing with handicaps since we are only really going to have 2 Pokemon that are going to actually be beneficial. But I think there's something that could be done with... I don't think really anything's going to happen much with Shroomish. If anything, we could potentially go for some, like, Leech Seed Giga Drain stuff, but I don't think I'm outspeeding a whole lot. Alright, to the battle tower we go. Alright. Whoop. Yes, thank you. Latios, Metagross, Shroomish. We drop a save. And this is, like I said, chat, this is going to be the very offensive option. We're just basically going, all right, we're hitting the ground, we're running, and just going for knockouts. Baby, 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 rock me hard. The dialogue from these trainers is... I don't know how exactly to feel about it. But Guitarist Gavin, we're not here to talk about your dialogue. We're here to battle. And it's a Hariyama. Okay, potential fake out? Sorry, chat, I was just grabbing my water because I am thirsty. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated out there in chat. All right. So there's a couple different Hariyama sets that this could be. I think I feel comfortable just going with a Calm Mind. So if it is the fake out set, it just decided not to go for it. Okay, so it is the fake out set. Honestly, this dude's just cooked. I'm sorry. I love Hariyama. Hariyama is hands down one of my favorite Pokemon. I've used Hariyama in a lot of different playthroughs. He's just a unit. And then you have like Iron Hands. I almost forgot who it was for a second. Iron Hands was a really cool kind of change to what Hariyama was like in terms of the groundwork. I think it was a decent job that they did. Okay, Dragon Claw should hopefully be just easy knockout. Yep, Flygon goes down. There we go. Okay. Flygon goes down. Sceptile comes in. Sceptile I don't think should pose that much of a threat. I outspeed. I just turned my mic down, chat, so if I'm still coming through really loud, just let me know. Also, can you guys hear the game audio okay? Okay, Sceptile, Shellbell. Okay, that's fine. I'm not sweating that at all. Yeah, so long as we set up a Calm Mind, I think it just puts us in a position that just anything that comes out in front of us, we could pretty much just say, hey, get out of here. Yeah, so like Latios is really just one of those Pokemon that you just kind of go, it's kind of just one of the best mons to use in the Battle Tower and even the Battle Frontier. We got a Dodrio. Okay, so let's Calm Mind, because there's a handful of different sets that I am a bit scared of that this trainer's got. So if we can put ourselves in a position that we can just one-hit knock out whatever comes in front of us, we're good. Dropak's gonna hurt a little bit, but we should be fine. It did more damage than I would have liked, but we +1 Thunderbolt should be enough for the knockout. Okay, Gardevoir comes out. Trace Levitate. Psychic Shadow Ball Destiny Bond. I'm gonna go into Metagross here. Okay, go for Psychic, that's fine. We're doing just fine. Let's go Shadow Ball. Yep, so Gardevoir goes down, no problem. What do we got? We got a Tentacruel. I think I'm okay with just Shadow Balling until the Metagross eventually, basically until either one goes down. And then if, Latios ends up having to come in, we just go with the Psychic and just take the knockout, no problem. Yeah, and then Tentacruel just goes down. We are good. Cool. Okay, the streak is continuing, chat. We're doing good. Okay. You'll be facing opponent number 3. Let's go. I like a girl with foresight. We just battled this guy earlier, too. Yep, the Dragon Tamer. Dragon Tamer Kyle. Okay, we got a Salamence. So there's a couple of different Ment sets that this could be. The problem becomes, is this going to be... Is the Salamence going to immediately go for Dragon Claw? Probably. Let's go Calm Mind, though. Okay, so we for sure outspeed. Yep, goes for the Dragon Claw. We're at the +1. Okay. We Dragon Claw in retaliation. Salamence goes down. Okay, plus we still have a +1. We're just gonna Dragon Claw here. Yep. And what is your third? Sceptile. So the +1 Psychic we've seen doesn't knock out. Because that was the Shell Bell set. Okay, so... Huh, alright. Not going to complain about that. Right on, right on. Chat, if any of the audio is off, like the game audio, if it's a little bit too quiet, if I'm too loud, just let me know in chat. All right, but we're keeping the streak going. We're going up against Hiker Vince, who starts with a Wall Raid. Yikes. Okay, the thing that I'm worried about is, yep, Fissure Sheer Cold nonsense. If I can get... Okay, so here's... We have one of two options. Go for a Calm Mind and hope to either A, dodge the one-hit KO, or B, the Wall Rain goes for a different move, or we can go for a Thunderbolt right now, get the immediate damage, and either get a paralysis or a potential OKO miss. And I think... What other mons does this guy have? Of course, homie's got Explosion Users, which is not great. Potential Choice Band Slay King. There's a lot of scary stuff that this trainer's got. Chat, I think I have to go for a Calm Mind, hope to dodge literally anything. Oh, please don't make me sad. Please don't make me sad. Okay. Ah! Oh, yikes. One of these sets has the big bulk. I think I'm gonna have to do the risky move. Chad, I think we're going for a second Calm Mind. If I can guarantee... hopefully guarantee this wall rain knockout would be huge. Okay, okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Huge. I don't know that the crit mattered, but you know what? I will happily take it so I don't have to sweat about it later. Registeel. You potentially have Quick Claw. I'm just gonna go Bolt, see if I could get a Para. Okay, you're gonna okay, so it's the okay, so this is the not boom set. Cool. That's good, that's good. We got a Para. Okay, so this is the Curse Amnesia nonsense set. Leftovers. Right. I'm pretty comfortable with just going for a Bolt. You've got Para. Okay, cool. We got the full Para on the Registeel, which is good. I will more than happily take that. The Amnesia is a little bit annoying, having it just kind of bulk itself up in my face, but I take a crit whenever it's thrown at me. Regirock. This is something that I'm terrified for, because of the boom potential. So we're just gonna go Psychic. Chat, the crits I have gotten in this battle have been mint. Good soup. Alright, hang tight. Okay, opponent number 5. I didn't realize that we were cooking that fast, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I knew Latios was good. I didn't realize Latios was, like, almost like he was that good, because we're flying through. Todd, what possible nonsense do you have? Muck. Okay, so this dude could potentially boom. We're just going to go Psychic and hopefully just get it off the board. That's not great. We've got a Lumberry. Which one? That's okay, so it's not the boom set, but we still at speed, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, we got a Swampert. Yeah, let's go Psychic. We'll see what we'll see which set this is. Okay, that's the Surf, Earthquake, Ice Beam. Okay, so it's a Pataya set. You might go for another Ice Beam. You might go for another Ice Beam, so let's just put Metagross in. Okay, you're gonna go Surf. That's pretty cool. Rock Tomb, that's gonna probably make Metagross slower now than... Okay. We do hit the Meteor Mash. Oh, that crit's nice. That's good. That's good. That's good. And a Flygon, you say? Flygon. You've got a couple kind of annoying looking sets. Okay, Sandstorm comes up. That's fine. If we hit the Mash, which we do, I think this might be a 2 or 3 hit KO. It's a 2-hit. This is the Bright Powder set. That's a dig. So what we do, this is free switch. We just go right into Latios with Levitate. Easy switch. And then we just Dragon Claw next turn. We take a little bit of chip from Sandstorm, but that'll be fine. Bright Powder is a little bit annoying. Okay. You're just going to dig again. Because there's not going to be anything from it, we're just going to go ahead and Calm Mind. And then next turn, Flygon will be able to at least make an attempt to hit the Flygon. Sandstorm subsided. We go Dragon Claw. We take the Flygon down. Let's go. Chat, let's go. Huge. All right, I think we're coming up to battle 6 of the streak. Yep. I have a sticky hold on you. No, you do not. No, you do not. Psychic Quinn. Okay, it's an Alakazam. Alright, this Alakazam, I feel very okay with just going Metagross. The only thing that I should be worried about is the Bright Powder set. Because it does have Fire Punch, but it's just going to spam Recover. I would be a little bit intrigued if that was the Choice Band set, and it just locked itself into Recover. Ludicolo. Rain Dance, Leech Seed, Dive, Protect. Okay, so this is yeah, because there's not another option. Why did I think there was another option when I had just literally looked at it and there was no other option, chat? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, the Leech Seed is not great. We could... I think we might have to make a sacrifice. We might have to make a sacrifice. We did not have to sacrifice today. Okay. So what we can do... Does this work? No. We miss. Because if we can get a Stun Spore... Because I can't remember if they like fix the Spore stuff by Gen 3. Or you could just dive, that's fine. But if we could hit a Stun Spore, get a Paralysis, we could potentially go into Latios and just have Latios clean up. Maybe? Okay, we got it. Sets up Rain Dance. Okay, Stun Spore hits. That's fine. So we get the Paralysis. I think this is the part where we switch to Latios. And I think we can just set up... Yeah, so we see a full pair up. Let's set up Calm Mind. If we can get 2 Calm Minds up, then we'll be able to just... Oh, another full pair up. Yeah, so we should be able to get at least 1 more Calm Mind and then just clean sweep the rest of the team. That's at least the goal. Okay, goes for dive. I'm not overly threatened. We'll just use this turn. We'll take the unnecessary Calm Mind, but it's just gonna damper the damage that dive is gonna end up doing. And it full paras before it can actually get the attack off. So we'll just... It's gonna protect. It's fine. We'll go for the Thunderbolt. This should be a guaranteed knockout. The crit probably didn't matter. And then Starmie, we're +3. We just take the Starmie out, no problem. Nice, let's go. Cool, that means we've got one more. We got one more battle for this streak. And then we'll be able to get ribbons on 2 more. 2 more Mons. Let's go. What is this pressure? Static. Okay, is this Battle Girl? Yeah, Battle Girl class. Ava. You have a Guard of War. Okay, you're gonna trace Levitate, but what I'm going to do is this really cool thing called switching. So we switch, we're gonna go into Metagross, and I'm just gonna immediately click Shadow Ball. The thing that I'm a bit the only thing I'm really concerned about is the Gardevoir going for Destiny Bond. Chat, that's not good. Yep, and Metagross goes down too. No. Okay. So that's a predicament. That is a pickle, some would say. Let's go Lottie. We'll just put Latios back in. A Rhydon. You have Horndrill. Yikes. Okay, so Rhydon's special defense is pretty squishy. I almost lost my friend. Please don't take away my friend. Okay, we get the Stun Spore. We get the Stun Spore off. So we get the Paralysis. Ah! Horrifying. Because if I can do at least... Oh, that crit was huge. Okay, the Rock Slide, that's fine. We're just gonna Giga. We just Giga Drain again. Rhydon goes down. My blood pressure returns to a relatively normal level. Yeah. Cacturn. You have Feint Attack, which I am concerned about when Latios has to come back out. Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. That's fine. I kind of threw that turn, which is, it's not great, but, you know, here we are. I just hope that I don't throw this, because you're dark type. Grass. Chat, I'm gonna try and do some really, really bad math. Where is... That's what... Yep, grass. Where is the one guy? There you are. Let's see. Okay, so resists electric. Dragon is... Okay. So, Dragon Claw is my best bet. So I think what we're gonna do... We're gonna set up a Calm Mind. If the Cacturn ends up going for a Feint Attack, which that's probably what it's going to go for, or a Giga Drain, I take it like a champion. Counter's not going to end up doing anything, and I just hope he doesn't go... Okay, yeah, Giga Drain, that's fine. Yeah, we take that easy. Let's go Dragon Claw. And if we get the crit, this should guarantee knockout. Plus, I think Cacturn's like super, super squishy. Is that ribbon? Ribbon time! Let's go! Let's go, chat. We got more ribbons. And you know what that means too, chat? I can actually evolve Shroomish. Like, I'm going to finally be able to level him up. He can get Spore, and then I can finally have a Breloom. So, this is great. This is phenomenal. Oh, finally. So, just a quick show off. We got ribbon on Shroomish. We got ribbon on Latios. Now, last one we gotta do. We just gotta get the ribbon on Feebas. Let me update my little document here. Alright. Cool. Now, here's the other thing that's a little bit of a pickle. We have to now actually do the climb with only 2 Pokemon that are usable. Sure, I kind of did that to some extent with that last climb, but at least I was able to get some use out of Shroomish. Feebas is a level 13. We're not getting anything out of Homie. Like, I'm sorry, we're not getting nothing out of Shroomish at all. So we're dropping some saves real quick, just to solidify the streak. Chat, give me just a couple minutes. I will be right back. There we go. All right, chat, we are back. Excuse me. All right, so like I was saying before, the quick little break is it's time to get Feebas the ribbon. With Latios in the lead is we're doing pretty comfortably. I keep accidentally pressing that too early. With Latios in the lead is I feel like we're pretty comfortable with just sending it, and we're schmoovin' at a pretty good pace. So I think this streak shouldn't take us too long. I'm not imagining it taking a long time. But we also need to make sure, you know, not getting complacent, not just, you know, I'm not trying to lose this streak. Bug Maniac Dwight, I remember you had me sweating a little bit. You have a Metagross right out the gate. I'm okay with... that Meteor Mash scares me, though. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt, see if we get a Para. That Meteor Mash is going to hurt. Yeah, that's bad. That is really bad. If you try to go Meteor Mash again... Okay, Psychic, that's fine. Now the question is... Your Metagross... Okay, no speed investment. I should outspeed here. I do not outspeed here. Big yikes. Okay. Okay, we get the one hit. We're good. We're good there. Regirock, you have the potential to boom on both sets. We go Earthquake, because since we're choice banded in. Okay, that's pretty good damage. You're gonna go EQ back. I hold on. Yup. Okay, EQ is on both sets as well. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. If it was the Quick Claw set, the Quick Claw just didn't proc. And then Reggie Ice. I feel cozy with... We're gonna put Feebas out. Unfortunately, Feebas is gonna have to get sacked. So that way we can switch the Metagross in. I'm not imagining Feebas is going to survive very long, but I'm gonna click Surf. Chat, if this Feebas ends up being the one to knock out this Regice, I would be greatly impressed. Is that going to happen? Probably not. It just has happened to have missed its blizzard and stuff. But it'd be really funny if that's how it happened. This is a weird fight, chat. Okay, here's the Earthquake for the KO. Okay, so Metagross comes in, we click Meteor Mash, and really hope we do not miss. Or we just do that, because that's the third Mon. Cool. Why stress more than we need to? Let's go. Having the boom option is nice. Don't make that scary face at me. I think you're the Parasol lady, right? Yes. Parasol, yep. I do remember you. Milotic. Let's Calm Mind, because it's either the, okay, so it is the, it is that set, okay. You have no investment in the defenses, so I think we just go Thunderbolt. With a +1, this Thunderbolt should be enough for the knockout. No, it is not. Okay, it's gonna recover. Choud, I think I'm gonna get a little ballsy here. I think I'm gonna go for a second Calm Mind. So long as we don't, so long as Latios doesn't go down, I think we cook. Yeah. Yeah, with a +2 Calm Mind, I would hope not. And like if we got the freeze, the Lumberry would have just thawed us out. Milotic goes down. Blaziken comes out. We'll find out if... Okay, it doesn't look like this was the Endure set. And then Registeel. You have a Lumberry or a Quick Claw. We'll just go for Thunderbolt, see if we get a Para. Okay, it just moves. Cool. And yeah, we just take that W. So I'm not going to complain about that in any way, shape, or form. We moving on to battle number 3. This is Dragon Tamer, that's right. Dragon Tamer Kyle. Sceptile. This... We'll go into Metagross. Leaf Blade. Okay, so this is either the Chesto or the Shelbell set. We're gonna go Mash. Okay, this is the Shelbell set. That's fine. So we'll go for another Meteor Mash. Hopefully take this knockout real quick and easy. Okay, it goes for Dragon Claw. That's resisted. If we end up getting the attack boost, that would be great. No attack boost. Swampert comes out. I believe I do not outspeed. But we'll... Okay, Surf. That'll do a little bit. We hit the Meteor Mash. Not very effective. That's fine. Because if I can at least get you worn down... Now the question is are you going to go for... Surf, I think, might knock out here. Yeah, Surf ends up taking the knockout. That's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Latios. Let's do a Calm Mind. Because then if we... Okay, so it goes for Earthquake. Let's set up another one. That way, whatever comes out next, we should be able to take out very, very comfortably. Surf, that should only do just a sliver. Yep. And then we just Psychic for knockout. Good. Okay, now what the final Mon is, it's a Kingdra. We just drag... Once... Next turn, we just Dragon Claw, we get knockout. That feels good. Okay, fails the double protect. We are hosting, chat. Whoops, sorry about that, chat. Okay, it's just, I'm just missing some stuff on my overlay. That's okay. Opponent number 4. I have to win, please lose. I think this is Gentleman Norton. Yep, Gentleman Norton. And that's a Regirock. Okay, it does have boom potential. So I'm just gonna go Feebas. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to sacrifice the small baby fish. Yeah, fish goes down. Metagross will switch you in. That way, if Regirock ends up deciding to boom, we're at least gonna resist it. The Bright Powder is what I'm more worried about. We at least hit the mash. Can we get the one hit? One hit, we're good. No attack boost off of it, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Golem, you have boom potential. I believe Golem outsped Swampert, but I don't know the speed interaction with Gross. Okay, it just booms. It's faster. We take that pretty comfortably. It's not incredible. Okay, so you're gonna try and focus punch. We get a Meteor Mash. We get the attack boost, so long as the Blaziken doesn't... So long as we don't get swaggered, we should be fine. So that happened. You know, if I had a nickel for every time I, on stream, said, I really hope this thing didn't happen, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. So here we are. We're just gonna Psychic. That gets the Blaziken off the board. That was a little bit horrifying. We are also in the part of the battle tower that is more difficult than the previous section. Okay, number 5. So we are really close to getting the ribbon on Feebas. Should we end up getting this go around and we don't end up whiffing the climb, plan is probably get these Pokemon traded back over to Emerald, doing a little bit of grinding to get berries. And we'll probably be streaming Battle Frontier stuff. I think that's probably the game plan. Maybe do a little bit of grinding on stream, like running through Elite Four, get the Elite Four ribbons on the team, get them up to level 60 for Battle Frontier. That way I can actually, like, you know, use a Breloom, use Milotic, I gotta do some Pokeblock making, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think moving forward we're probably gonna be doing our streams over in Pokemon Emerald. That's at least the plan. We've gotta get through this climb first, and I have a muck in front of me that's got the potential to boom. If I remember correctly, the Psychic doesn't KO, but I'm also not trying to potentially run into a I'm also trying not to get, you know, exploded from a mug while I'm trying to set up. Giga Drain's not going to do much at all. Okay, so this is the Lychee set. So I think Choice Band Earthquake, we take the knockout. Yep. I don't know a lot of the calcs for like my team specifically and how they do into these matchups. We got Immense, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Flamethrower, Rock Tomb. Okay, so it's a King's Rock set. Let's put Feebas. EQ is fine. So we put Latios out. We set up a Calm Mind. That way the Dragon Claw does less. And so long as we don't end up getting hit with a Rock Tomb and have our speed lowered. Okay, Dragon Claw is fine. Plus, Salamence is pretty squishy. So we just hit the Dragon Claw, Salamence goes down. And we've also got the +1. I didn't realize that it was an end up still doing that much damage. Gardevoir, probably some Destiny Bond nonsense. Don't love that there is a potential Imprison set. Okay, it's a Destiny Bond. That's fine. I've got Latios in the back. We're just going to go for Shadow Ball and just take the knockout. Yeah, and then Destiny Bond, unfortunately, is going to take Metagross with, but yeah, you win some, you lose some, chat. All right, I think this is six in the streak. Yeah, so we just got to get through 2 more battles, chat. I think Expert Joel. I actually haven't in any of my Sapphire climb. I haven't actually run into the expert class at all. Reggie Rock. Okay, so this is all big scary sets. We'll go Feebas. Unfortunately, my homie's getting used as scout fodder. That has answered 0 questions for me. We put Metagross out. So long as this isn't the Quick Claw set, we're good. I think this might be the Quick Claw set. Hits. If we can get the +1, if we can get the +1, would be great. we do not get the +1. A Starmie. There's a few different sets that you could have. Psychic. Okay, so that narrows it down to the King's Rock or Lum set. Okay, Meteor Mash, that does a decent chunk. Okay, so it's the King's Rock set. Metagross hits this. We go to Mon 3. Regice or Regice, whatever the pronunciation of the name is. And then we just Meteor Mash. Expert Joel is down, chat. All right, one more. Once we finish this streak, we'll do a quick little parade of the team and their ribbons, and then we'll be wrapping up stream for the day. All right, so let me do that. Just a second. Okay. Okay. Yep, let's continue the streak. There we go. You couldn't beat me ever, kid. That's not very cash money of you. Cool trainer Kelly starts out with a Starmie. Okay, Kelly. You've got a few sets. Yours is all special, so let's just calm mine. We'll see what the Starmie ends up going for, but we may end up trying to set up a second. Yeah, so we're taking that cozy. We set up the second Calm Mind, and then we just start throwing bolts. Okay, so we've narrowed it down to King's Rock Lum set. We +2 bolt, that should be immediate closeout on this. Crit probably didn't matter, honestly. Manectric. I outspeed. And then +2 psychic. We should clean just fine. Gardevoir. Thunderbolt, I guess? Maybe this will be a one hit since it's a +2. Yeah. Let's go. All right. We have done it. Let's go. All right. We got a King's Rock. So let's do a little parade. Let's show off the homies. Right now we got Salamence with a champion, the winning ribbon, and our EV ribbon. We got Metagross with the exact same ribbons, the champion, winning, and effort ribbon. That's what it's called. We got winning and effort ribbon on Swampert. We got winning and effort ribbon on Shroomish. We got the winning and effort ribbon on Feebas. And last but surely not least, the winning and effort ribbons on Latios. Chat, We have pulled it off. We have acquired the winning ribbon on the entirety of the team. So, again, I think the plan moving forward is going to be doing all of our streams over with Pokemon Emerald. So we'll end up, I'll get my Pokemon traded over. We might do a little bit of running through the Elite Four. We might do a little bit of other miscellaneous grinding, but we have finally done it. We have got the ribbon, the Battle Tower ribbon. We may end up coming back to the Sapphire Tower for the level 100 one. But I wanna get some Battle Frontier stuff done first. If we're able to, at the level 60, be able to actually do that climb and do pretty good, then we'll stick it out with that. But chat, thank you so much.